back to my channel, Creations of Ziana. Today I'm coming to you guys with a Hobby Lobby haul. If you didn't know, then now you know. I am an artist, and if you've visited my page or anything or any of my other videos, then you would know I've been doing a lot of digital work. I've done a lot of drawings and stuff, but usually I just broadcast my digital work because it's a lot easier to film. But I am going to start putting some of my actual time-lapse pieces on the channel for you guys. But I just wanted to come today and show some of the stuff I usually get when I go to Hobby Lobby. I kind of splurged this time, so yeah. And if you didn't know and you didn't notice, I've got a new look going on. These are my faux dreads. I want to do a tutorial on them, but I was kind of seeing how they would work out for me. It's actually yarn. I really like the messy type look, so that's what I went for. They are kind of heavy, just in case you were wondering, but yeah. So let's get started. So the first thing that not the first thing I picked up, but the first thing I'm going to show, it is called pouring medium. So it's an additive for paint, and so let me just show you, for example. Okay, I got a tube of white paint. Now, I have a canvas right here. It is pretty darn big. It's 24 by 48. That's a piece that I'm going to be doing. And this, honestly, I have to put down a base whenever I'm doing canvas paintings so that when I do sketch out stuff that I need to sketch out, I don't like the texture of the canvas that much on there. So I use like a base. Now, this is really, acrylic paint is extremely thick. So I can mix this in there and it'll make it nice and milky, I guess. I've never used it, but I've used other different mediums to spread paint, and so it seems like it would work very well. So I got this pouring medium, and it was $19.99. I got this acrylic paint, and I believe it was like $6. I got some of this mustard paint. I do already have other paints, but the piece I'm doing, I'm going for more of like a natural color scheme. I know this is a little mustardy, and so I want to see how it's going to work. But I do like the color, so I got this nice neutral gray. And I got regular raw umber brown. I got an iridescent bright silver. These tubes were a bit expensive, like for these tiny, let's see, Liquitex, I think it's called. They're about $9. I got this iridescent rich gold because I think this iridescent rich gold will go nice on this mustard color. And then I got a Mars Black. So these, if you squeeze the bottle, well, I'll just put that up. If you squeeze the bottle, you can tell like it's super thick. I'm gonna decide if I want to add a medium to it or not, because I feel like it would take the, even the iridescent ones though, because this isn't iridescent, the black wasn't. They're pretty thick. I'm trying to decide if I put the liquid medium in there, if it's gonna take the iridescence out. I'm not sure, so I'd have to try it. I also picked me up some calligraphy pens. Now, not for writing, but for doing art. I do like doing like pieces using ink and stuff. So it had some ink in it already, but I did pick up some India ink. There was Dr. Martin's ink, which is really good, which is the first type of ink I've actually used. But the Indian ink was cheaper for the amount it was, so I was like, let me go ahead and bag it. So that's the first bag down. Let me just put everything back in here. And this new project that I'm working on, it's gonna be probably more than a month-long process of doing it. I'm pretty excited to do it. It's just, I'm trying to get more experience in painting and stuff. Now, the next thing I picked up were some big brushes because this thing is pretty darn big. I actually want to stand up and show y'all. Compared to me when I'm just standing, I know you guys can't see my face, but it is really almost taller than me. Maybe like a head and a half shorter than me, so it's pretty darn big. Okay, so I got these brushes. They're, I've already had these brushes before. They're really soft, but I think they can really spread on there. I needed some super big brushes. Got those. I got some Prismacolors. Got a sketchbook. Mixed medium sketchbook. I was going to go for just a drawing sketchbook, but I decided mixed medium because I can do some watercolor. I want to practice some watercolor in there. I could do some graphite. I could do some regular pencil, not graphite. Prismacolor. I could probably use some acrylic paint on them and stuff like that. And the paper size is pretty good, which if you didn't know, I am selling artwork, so I need a nice paper for people who want to just use paper. And just in case you didn't know, my pricing for my pencil artwork is about $20 to $25, and I do not make you pay for the paper because it doesn't matter as much. It's more of the act of me doing the art. Now, as in paintings and a board material, if you want it to be more sturdy, I've got like illustration board and stuff like that. You do have to pay the, you pay for the material and then you pay for the act of doing the art. So it's kind of like I never had to pay for the material and I'm just doing the art, but I collect that for you. But for paper wise, I don't. So if you do want some nice little sketches, yeah. So that was that bag. My sketchbook. Alright, next. Oh. Alright, next bag. This is, I just wanted to show you guys, this is the yarn that I use for my hair. It is Yarn Bee. I saw some more really perfect strands, but I wanted to really go for a messy look. Now I know this is going to be a really big problem when I'm taking a shower, because last night when I went to sleep, I literally had to wrap my head in a freaking shirt. But I think as I get used to it over these couple weeks, I'll be okay. I'm only going to be wearing it for maybe a week, week and a half to 2 weeks, because I just don't stick to styles that long. But it is really nice. And here's my last bag. I got a whole thing of new brushes. I'm so happy too. We've got the straight edge and then we've got the tipped brushes. And in case you're wondering, $16.99. Teacher's brush set. So that's nice. I do want to open it up because I didn't get to open it up yesterday. So that's nice. They're golden. And they've got numbers on it. They're all the same size. These are all the same size numbers. These are all the same size numbers, so I guess if some of the brushes run out, get all out of whack, then that's what I can use. If I want to dry paint, I can have one that's already dry, or if I want to use the wet paint, so that's nice. So I got the number 6 in straight edge, number 8 in straight edge, number 12 in straight edge, number 12 in fine, 8 in fine, and 6 in fine, in case you were wondering. When I bought them, I thought they were going to be all different, but this is fine, because I already have other brushes too, some really tiny ones, so it's fine. If I could close this, that would be great too. Be terrific. Then I got, lastly, these are the last two things, I got some 5x7 canvases. Now, they are 2 different types of canvas. There's, like, I don't know. They both say the Fine Touch. The difference between, and they were the same price. The difference between them is this one has a cotton duct. And this one, that's the only difference. The cotton duct. So one of these has a more fluffier canvas type feeling, I guess, to it. I'd have to test it out. When I do test it, I will let all my art junkies know. So yeah, that's what I got. So that is the end of my haul. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope my dreads didn't end up looking too crazy. I'm still getting to the swing of things. I want to upload a video on styling my dreads, like little hairstyles I can do, so I can come up with things, because it's so much hair, or so much yarn, so much hair. So yeah, I appreciate you guys staying so long and watching. I hope you have a blessed day. Love you.